What is up, back 40ers? We have a super cool day planned for you. We got a day full of construction, nothing but construction. We are currently ripping down I-70. We are heading into North County. We have 2 meetings scheduled today. Meeting number 1, which is scheduled with Layden, one of our construction guys in Spanish Lake at one of our new acquisitions. We also have a meeting with Audrin and Bell Fountain neighbors at another house we just picked up. So we're gonna build some scope of works with those guys and take you guys really like deep behind the scenes.
This week is fun because our construction crew just branched off. So our 1 construction crew is now 2 construction crews, and they've hired a couple new guys. This is their first full week doing that. We're really excited for them.
Production comes more buying. So if you're someone that watches our videos and you're a real estate agent, you're a wholesaler, you're in the St. Louis area, we are buying a lot of houses right now.
How many do we have right now?
7, 8, 9, 10, I think 11 right now. When it comes out, we're gonna be buying a house about every 5 days. So every 5 days we are buying a house, we are finishing a house. So
yeah, because we were buying every 10 days, but doubling the construction crew means doubling the amount of houses we're buying.
Yep. So I did the math this week. The math, our goal was 50 for the year. We wouldn't hit 50. We're gonna end the month at 18 transactions. So to hit 50, last half of the year, we had to work 1.78 times faster. So 78% times faster. Yeah, 78% faster is what we have to move. But what Maddie just told you is we just got 100% faster because we doubled. Technically speaking, we should be, what's the difference between 100% and 78? That would be
22?
You don't have to be smart to be in real estate. 22%. So statistically speaking, we should be going 22% faster than we need to go because we only need 78% of an efficiency gain. We got 100, so we should surpass our number at the end of the year. Regardless of the outcome, we're gonna be just either really close or we're gonna blow it out of the water. So
yeah, well, and I feel like it comes in waves. Like some months we'll just have so many closings, and then some months we'll just have like 1. So it's not like technically every 5 days, but it kind of comes in waves, but it always evens out. You can never truly just predict when a property will close. Like they almost always get delayed, like almost always. So you just have to prepare for that.
Yeah, and as a house flipper, our minimum turnaround time is 91 days. So we schedule for that. We can actually do a house faster than 91 days, but how we've scheduled it takes us 91 days, and the reason we set it up like that is almost 90% of our transactions are FHA, VA. It's very typical that we get a conventional loan. We do get them. We have a house closing in a couple weeks that is a conventional buyer, but most typically we're dealing with FHA buyers. So if you didn't know this, as a house flipper, you have to own that house 91 days to be able to sell to an FHA buyer.
And yeah, like the first house we did, we worked so hard to get it done in like 2 weeks, and then we got it under contract, and we had to sit under contract for like 45 days because we had to own it for 90 days. So now it's like, okay, there's no point in like pushing our team, to get done in 2 weeks when we have to own it for 90 days anyway. Yeah,
and I mean, behind the scenes, to get to 5 houses a day, we're buying just a little early. We call it seasoning, is what we call it. That's our lingo, that's our term. Is the house seasoned or not seasoned? So we buy the houses just a little early so they can season. So while they're seasoning, we're doing our demos, we're doing our MEPs. We're literally getting these houses to like, once our guys go in, like bang, they can do it. It's the same thing each time. It's the same process, right?
And I feel like this is a problem that only happens when your houses are selling immediately. Because we have such a good product at such a good price, we know our houses are going to sell early. We're not like, well, it'll probably sit on market for 90 days anyway. Like if we have a house sitting on market for 90 days, something is wrong. Like we did something wrong. So we just automatically plan for it going early because they all do.
Yeah, that's correct. Like Maddie said, we just plan for it. So for us to efficiently get to selling a house every 5 days, we have to obviously have seasoned houses to sell. It's like, how do I get a house every 5 days? Well, you have to buy a house every 5 days and you have to sell a house every 5 days, right? So what we have to do is build our process to lay these houses out. So like a demo crew gets done, guess what? They should be going right to another house. If we're getting a house every 5 days, we have to demo a house every 5 days. So like that's how we're planning everything. We buy a house, we demo it, we have our 5 day chunks, and we know 91 days is our efficiency pattern. That's when we have to be complete. There are still some houses we list just a little early. We're telling the buyer's agent right up front, hey, this is a non-seasoned house. So we'll go ahead and do the purchase and sale agreement, get the process started. They'll still do their inspection. They have their 14-day inspection. So they'll go ahead and do their home inspection. We'll go ahead and negotiate on the home inspection. And then we'll just sit in limbo once we come to an agreement on inspection. At the 91-day mark, basically, we have it teed up. It goes straight to the lender. Lender does their appraisal, gets the deal done as fast as you can. We are pulling into North County right now. We are heading to pick up Landon. Something super cool too. We're going to pick him up at a local business. We invest in North County.
Oh, are they honking at you?
Maybe. We invest in North County. We also use businesses in North County. So need a tire repair. So who do we use?
We've had great service everywhere we've been in North County. Like North County, St. Louis gets such a bad reputation.
Could be controversial. I think a lot of people are closed off to seeing what it is.
Oh!
I'm that dog. I got that. Oh, that was
He almost hit you.
That was close. Did you see that swerve?
Okay, that's never happened before, guys. That's the first time.
That car was inches. That was inches.
Just stay tuned.
We are headed to our first ever flip in Spanish Lake right now. This also happens to be the first ever house that we're gonna walk solo with one of the LA boys. Audrey's now at his own house with his own worker. Layden's at his own house with his own worker. About to go and onboard this house. Pretty basic stuff. I was thinking earlier about onboarding this, and it's almost to the point now where we walk in and we say basic processes, kitchen, bathroom, you know what to do. And they pretty much get it handled from there. All right, we're pulling in right now. Layden is already here. Let's get after it.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Layden. This is
Colby.
my, I don't know why I just introduced you, sorry. What's up, everybody? I'm Layden, we're LA Builds. Colby, let me get my sentence out, man.
All right, sorry. I gotta introduce myself at the same time then.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking after Layden.
Then you pick back up.
Okay, okay. What's up, everybody? I'm Layden.
I'm Colby.
We are LA Builds, and we're gonna show you our thought process when we walk into one of our brand new flips. Come check it out. Start getting the rough in. I'm guessing a light in the main room here, get a big light in.
Yep.
We've got hallway lights in already, centered lights for every bedroom. Pop one in the hallway, I'd guess.
Yep, since this is getting demoed, put it in the hallway.
I'm assuming we want to delete that, retexture, and drop in a vanity socket.
Yes.
Okay.
It's super easy for him just to put in a 7-inch up here. Do it. If it's hard for him, don't go.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep. A lot of things kind of tie into other things. Like if we were like leaving this kitchen and not doing anything with it, we probably want to put a hallway light there because you got a light right here. But if we're already going to be in here tearing stuff up, we're going to have to go through, touch it up at the end. You might as well throw a light in there while you're at it.
Kitchen, we've already got measurements, but are we wanting to delete this light here or try to do like a puck there? Oh, yeah, okay.
1 through 10, how good is this?
Are we gonna go this two-tone?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I like that. That looks way good. Be RTA, like pre-color to paint them?
Yeah, they're already.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Do you end up moving the fridge over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up that layout real quick because we did pull kitchen and bath permits on this one since we are exposing it. The biggest notation is this fridge gets pulled out of this combination. It goes to this back wall behind me. Electric range right here, centered. 36-inch base here on this window. Dishwasher to the left. We go stove, sink, dishwasher. I would just have Zach just make sure we have,
Put an outlet there.
yeah, everything we need.
And just kind of center it up in this opening?
Yes.
Or would you rather lean one way?
kind of base off like where you're at.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Just make sure we have a good enough opening to walk through here.
The kitchen was actually just extremely hard. It's so tight. It's impossible. I'll just put it that way. And you got to see the inspiration. You cannot do that with this layout. You just can't do it. My biggest hang up, seeing an appliance like drives me nuts in any design.
No, I agree.
And so any configuration with all three components, you had to have something exposed.
Yeah.
That was the best solution. I really didn't want the fridge over there, but.
So this will all come down to the studs. I'm assuming this should be the only thing Nick needs to move then, right? Just run our lines back over there, center them up.
Yep.
Sink cabinet will be perfectly centered here. So I can just tell him to reference off that.
You guys cutting wherever you want to cut, demoing this all the way. That wall that you were pointing out there stays the exact same. You guys have a fresh workspace to do all your electrical and plumbing.
We're moving the sink. We're gonna be moving outlets around in here.
Give Zach his free reign.
Just give him the
Whatever.
prints and whatever he thinks.
whatever
he
he
needs.
wants to do.
Cool.
Basement lights are weird, and this is weird, so just ask his opinion.
Yeah.
You were almost thinking too, though, to sheetrock this and that.
Well, I'm thinking kind of depends what happens when they pull these cabinets off. If, you know, the sheetrock is good up there, then it could probably stay. But if they go to pull all these cabinets off and it's unfinished or it rips down the drywall, then might need work. Closet here. We want to frame this out and sheetrock it, or
So, a panel board, but it's Lexon. It's half the price.
Okay.
And it's just a brown sheet.
Mhm.
And so basically I ordered enough sheets to just do all around this.
Yep. I think
And then
that's
you guys can trim it out, color drench it,
Yep.
done.
I think that's a great plan
But
for
any of
that.
these closets like that, if we're not going crazy on drywall,
Yeah.
just that.
For sure.
Lexon board, very affordable.
Perfect. Oh, that's a good solution to me. Assuming we'd want a new window there just because it's kind of a centerpiece in the kitchen.
I'd say so.
Looks like windows in like your grandma's.
Yeah, these are probably weighted if I had to guess. With all the drywall coming out anyways, it'd be easier to just have a new one in, run new jam extensions, trim it out.
This would look way better without soffits, but see the ceiling?
Yeah.
You can't duplicate this. Like,
I was about to
would
say,
wet the soffits.
yeah, these are bifold looking doors, but they're actually just on hinges. It's hinges on both sides. You could just refinish these because otherwise you can fit a door in, but then we'll have hinge cutouts on both sides. One will be exposed. It would have to be completely reframed out. So those were kind of our options. So we didn't want to take any away before we made a certain decision on it.
What do you want to do and why?
Easiest option would be to just prime it and leave these. I don't think they're in terrible condition. You know, new knobs, sand out the imperfections, just so we don't have to get into reframing it.
We'll keep them.
Perfect.
I think they're not bad.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Paint them.
I think they're kind of
And yeah,
cool.
new doorknob.
This is like a mirror sort of thing. But normally in this situation, we could just reuse the track and go back in with our normal sliding doors, case this off, or, you know, just do some sort of trim to cover that. We could just pull this trim up and then have them lay sheetrock in and just extend it down to our current header instead of, because it looks like they dropped it down because they made it too big for a sliding door. It's not long enough. Refinish it with sheetrock up there to close that gap, and then we'll have our normal height for the sliding door. Or, like I said, cheaper option would be to just take the mirror off. Big of a header kind of looks funky to me.
Yeah, I do think they kind of stick out. So just a piece of paneling above the door.
Yeah.
Do it the right way.
Okay, cool. I'll just have Drywaller delete all this random stuff. Keeping this because it works, I'd assume.
Do we have to like legally keep these? Because we fuck with them every single time on inspections.
Any textured ceilings, hard to make it go away.
I'd for sure at least ask them. I literally don't think we've had like a single inspection where it's not like, attic fan works, but weird thing, go look at it.
Pretty nice.
It works. My only thing about the attic fan is the switch is way up here. If we do keep it, we can try and see if that can move it down and just have them patch it.
How bad is it just to have two attic accesses though?
Yeah, you're talking my language.
Because like if we could just pull this and do an attic access over every single one, this would just solve the problem.
I'd have to get up there and see how big that attic fan is. Because those usually, it's like a huge electric motor right sitting on top of it. You can see if there's a truss running through that is why I need to get up there and look at it. Because I'd assume our trusses should be running this way, which is why that one fits right there. So there very well could be a truss there, but I don't know how they would fit a fan. I'll for sure have to get up there and look at that. Because if there is a truss there, attic access. So we could pull this, but if you see it's sitting proud and they've got a little bit of cove there, we could just pull it off and basically do the exact same thing, but just put sheetrock on, a piece of like corner trim there to cover up our top edge, and then just do quarter round here, this, pull the trim, and then tell the drywaller to lay some in there, just wherever it lands. Colby, don't forget that, we need to get drywall count. Not the best trim work I've ever seen. We'll retrim these out and just leave what they've got existing in there, which hopefully that's not beeping. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's just for air movement. Yeah, we're good, we're good. It's rained enough, it would be wet if it was leaking.
This is gonna be the best foundation.
2 hours flat.
Oh, 2 hours flat. Exactly 2 hours. This is the #1 foundation painter in the nation.
No.
Maybe not nation. I hear there's competition east of the Mississippi. But west of the Mississippi, this is the #1 guy. We're gonna go meet with Audrey now. In Bell Fountain Neighbors. This is right next to 2 other flips that we've done, so we are very excited about this house.
What's up? This is Audrey with the LA boys.
This is Ellen.
Owen here. We're just gonna show you what our thought process is going through this house. First walk, so. Smells great.
What do you think about these cabinets? Do you think it's weird having them go all the way over there? You think we should?
Whenever we measured for it, we measured to go all the way, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird you have to go all the way over here to walk into it.
Broad lawns, we were talking about how much of a pain in the ass these are and how we've gotten hit on them with literally every single house we've ever done.
Really?
Even if they were.
Because what's the issue with them?
Just have so-and-so inspect and repair, and Tim always has something to fix.
Okay.
That's basically what happens. Well, I think Tim just happened to know how to work on attic fans. And now that we don't have Tim, I don't know if Austin can work on attic fans. So we were talking about making it standard to, if possible, pull the attic fans and turn it into a second attic access.
Okay. Man, I'm tired of these freaking wallpaper on the shelves. But people think it looks good or what? Normally we just gotta replace them or peel off because they're so old and whatnot. But pretty straightforward bathroom. Assume we wanna like just gut this closet.
What do you want to do?
Take out all these and then just go back with the wire, our bread and butter.
What is the plan out here, Landon?
Rip all of it out.
Every single thing, including that tree. All right, we just got all wrapped up there. Felt really smooth on our end, I think. Granted, that was literally those guys' first time ever walking a house solo. So I thought it went exceptionally well.
Hit the subscribe button. We're going to keep bringing you guys YouTube videos. Keep watching the videos. Stay tuned.